Hi, welcome to day 16 of National Poetry Month. Now, a little disclaimer. Today's poem is called September Birds Revisited. September Birds is a short piece of prose that I once wrote, which has been relatively successful. If you are interested, I am me, a way to reach you, and I will send you a copy of the actual story, because if you read the story, then the poem might make more sense. I think it stands on its own. I'm not sure. You'll let me know down in the comments below. But day 16 of National Poetry Month, and the poem is September Birds Revisited. Your eyes flit across the page, landing on the words long enough to extract the pollen of my emotion. You are reading about birds, doomed birds, but you don't know it yet. The coffee on the bench beside you is starting to get cold. I can see by the sparkle in your eyes where you are on the page. You're still here in Chicago. You love the child and his mother. I love you for seeing my family in them, seeing me and seeing my own mother. My coffee is perfect, crisp like the pages you hold in your hand. As you turn the page, I am with you all the way to the small village in Italy. You stop to let something sink in. I think you might have an idea where this is going. You sip the coffee and look at me as if to ask the question you don't want me to answer. Then back to the page as I pivot restlessly, poking through my pockets for a cigarette. I see the tears welling up and rolling down your perfect face, and I feel bad for a minute. I know how the story ends, so I'm not sad about the old man. I just don't want you to feel conned. You know me well enough to know how it's going to end, but you've been tricked before. You place your hand on your chest and hitch once, twice. Then you look up at me and smile. Later at the bar, I'm pouring drinks for the families at your engagement party. Your face is so tragically twisted in sadness, it forces you to apologize to me. You look me in the eye and through your tears at the party, your big night. You ask me to understand. You tell me it was just one of those things. 1 minute we're sharing coffee and words and thoughts and love. The next minute we're back on opposite sides of the chasm that is only a few feet wide, but it may as well be a few miles wide. You can't even look at me anymore. And we are back in 1976. A low-rent Romeo and Juliet with nothing and everything to say. September Birds Revisited. Happy National Poetry Month. I hope you're writing.